So there's basically there's only a handful of reasons why, no pun intended, why a thumb and thumb pain can occur. And so basically I will use a blue marker. So you can have intersection syndrome. Intersection syndrome occurs about right here. And this is where you have a crossing of the muscles where the abductor pollicis longus and extensor pollicis brevis cross over the ECRL and the ECRB. And at this point right here, it causes intersection syndrome. It can be very painful. Not very common, but when it happens, it's very painful. And oftentimes you can even hear it squeak. It's that much of a problem with tendonitis. The other problem here is going to be at the CMC joint right here. It's a very common arthritis that actually occurs 15 times for females to males. It usually occurs in the 4th decade of life in females and the 5th and 6th decade of life in the males. Then you go up here to the thumb, the MP joint. It's two basic problems you have here. You have the RCL ligament, radiocollateral ligament, and you have the UCL, ulnar collateral ligament. This is the most common injury, is the UCL. Usually occurs from an outstretched hand or driving a car from a motor vehicle accident or skiing. It used to be called gamekeeper's thumb, and the reason why it's called that is because the gamekeepers back in the turn of the century would be the people that would actually snap the necks of the game after they shot them. So they would have people that actually walk behind these real rich people that shot birds and they would break their necks. It's a true story. Then you also have the main pathology here for the IP joint is going to be osteoarthritis that occurs around the thumb, different areas, okay, and also this place. Then if you turn the hand over, the most common place here on the volar aspect is going to be the trigger thumb here, which occurs with the FPL tendon sheath, trigger thumb. You can have CMC here on this side. You'll feel the CMC both here and here. That will occur. You can have also STT arthritis, is where the scaphoid, the trapezium, and the CMC joint all become inflamed. The good news is that all of these can be treated with a forearm-based thumb spica splint, which is what I'm going to do next. So forearm-based thumb spica splint can rest all these tissues from the intersection syndrome all the way up. So you can knock out a lot of different pathologies with one orthotic. Okay. The other thing you also can treat is the forearm-based thumb spica can also treat scaphoid fractures, as well as Bennett fractures of the base of the thumb and Rolando fractures of the base of the thumb. So it's a workhorse orthotic that can be used for a lot of problems. But that is basically the thumb talk and the different pathologies that can occur.